do, Shawty Waddies? It's your boy Jeremiah Neal, and you know the drill. Welcome to another episode of
Cheat Day Chisme.
It's a special day in the building because I got my boys. I'm gonna start with a new special guest. I'm gonna start with you first because this is your debut on Cheat Day Chisme. My boy Rob. Hey, and then y'all know this familiar face over to your right. No, your left, my right.
Structure.
Not old structure. You said
old structure.
Oh, I said old structure. I said, bitch, no. You can't be trying yourself already. It's Mikey, bitch. We're here and we are doing the Popeyes taste test of the new spicy chicken sandwich and classic chicken sandwich. We got one of each, right?
Yeah.
So each of us.
6 of us, yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 sandwiches each. Plus we got fries, y'all. Biscuits.
Taters. Wait.
Coastal sauce.
Yes, sauces, rice.
It's crazy. Do you see the steam? Do you see the steam?
Everything. We got everything. So don't be saying that we don't work on presentation and stuff because we're listening and we're learning and we're giving y'all what y'all need. But before we dig into this, we got to say something that we are grateful for, gentlemen. What are we grateful for today?
I'm thankful to eat these chicken sandwiches.
Yes, we are hungry, right?
I'm thankful for I'm a bad bitch. And it took me so long to realize it, but I'm a bad bitch.
He's been listening to me. If y'all haven't noticed, I'm so glad that you realize this. The awakening is here. I am glad to have such supportive friends and family of mine. You guys mean more than you know. And thank you so much for being by my side. And I will never, ever, ever, ever be able to show how much gratitude I have for y'all. So thank you. With that being said, y'all, let's dig in. I know I'm so hungry. All right. So while we're digging in, let's talk about how the experience was going to Popeyes. Because I thought it was going to be super crazy.
Wait.
Oh, he's already impressed.
Juicy.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Popeyes chicken sandwich. 3, 2, 1. Enjoy.
Okay. This is classic.
Classic.
That was smooth as hell, though.
Okay.
This is good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get no bread.
I think this is the first time I never said this thing.
How you feel?
I'm like, it's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
This is great. I want to go on like gondola ride.
I think you're so right. How you said smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Most chicken sandwiches, you be like, stuff be like falling out, or the breading is like biting, like cutting the roof of your mouth, or something is going
It
on.
looks nice. Oh my god.
They straight up came for Chick-fil-A. They said y'all not gonna be the only one.
I normally get like the spicy chicken sandwich from Jack in the Box, or the spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's, where it has like the lettuce and the tomato.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like crunchy and clunky.
It's not spicy, but the coating is different. You're not missing any heat.
So it's the spice. So it's the sauce.
Can we show the
It's like the seasoning that they put into the breading is like actual spice, not heat spice.
Like cayenne pepper, not like they didn't deep fry it in like a
No,
sauce.
they use like paprika instead of cayenne pepper. It's not it's not hot. Your tongue wouldn't go It's like ooh, it's flavorful.
No, my bun is in 2 pieces.
Okay, Papa.
You want to switch?
They had a hard day.
I think the spice is a little better.
It's juicy.
A little more flavor.
I can tell that this one. You're right. It's not spicy.
Right. I'm telling you, they just put more like seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. Y'all should have just said that because I thought I was gonna be like,
Yeah, no.
oh, here we go. Magic. I thought that because people kept saying that on social media, but I didn't understand what they were saying, but now I understand. Didn't even get your hot sauce, girl?
That's what I was about to. I was literally about to. I was.
You say what? You got your ranch?
Let's go with that coastal. I mentioned what it tastes like.
It's colossal. It's not coastal.
Oh.
I said that like
Wait,
earlier. This.
Wait,
no, look.
what?
Wait, can we?
So already Chick-fil-A is like
Oh
really
no,
winning
it is coastal.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
said cost.
Oh, you lost your point back. I gave you your point for being able to read earlier. Now you got it back. You got to take it back. Yes, questionably. Here we go. It's on brand. Anyway, how has y'all day been?
Oh, I thought you were asking.
Or the viewers too. Everybody, comment right now. How was y'all day been?
Did y'all go to work? Y'all have school back to school starting.
Yep.
That's true.
Oh, I used to
don't
love
think
this
kids are in
time.
school right now. Really?
I
I liked all the new stuff, but I did not like
Those are
school.
only like my new pencils, booklets,
Yeah,
everything.
I was really upset because all the kids at work have been coming in with like fresh haircuts. I'm like, what's in the water? And then I realized,
school.
School time.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? Is for me, I remember back to school being in like the second week of September.
Mm-hmm.
What?
They be trying these kids nowadays.
It was never that late for me.
6
What?
weeks. 6
What do you
weeks.
mean?
North Carolina was always in August.
But okay, but
Late August.
yeah, though some kids start at the first week of August nowadays. That's terrible.
Look at, wait, no, I just took the bread off because I was gonna put spicy.
Mm-hmm.
That is a huge piece of chicken.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was spicy because it's
For
not.
No.
$3.99, that is a good.
That is a bit. Yeah.
And they were saying when we were in the restaurant, they were like, "Oh my god, these sandwiches look small. These
That's what I
sandwiches look
thought.
small." And I was like, "No, that's cute."
That is a good sign. I thought it was tiny.
Wait, so August?
I started
Yeah.
like usually later August, but it was in August because
Yeah.
I remember in Virginia, I think we started a little later, but North Carolina they're like, nah, man.
Well, we started in August too, but it wasn't always the first week. I know we always got out
No,
like
not
very
that
late
way.
May, early June, and then it was always very end of
Okay.
August. And these kids go to summer
I don't
and
have
for
that.
6 weeks.
Okay, so
It's not gonna be messy, girl.
I was always upset about the school schedule because we always got out a week before my birthday. And like I was never the popular kid, but I always would fantasize about like showing up at school
Mm-hmm.
and then having like people bring me the balloons and the flowers. Like I wanted to
What
be
happened
that
to me?
girl. Like, but that was never me because my birthday was a week after school.
Oh, that's
That was
so
never
good.
me either, and my birthday's
Right, mine was back because I'm a January baby, so I was right back to school, and then my
Did
shit
you
was.
guys? Okay, so did you guys ever have that feeling?
Only thing I had was they said your name over the announcement, like
No.
your birthdays.
I
I didn't get
September.
that school wasn't in session unless they did it in a remedial school. Like I never went.
wow, go okay, educated, trying to get his point back. The only ever thing that it's actually sad. The only thing that's ever happened to me, someone like surprising me with something, a senior year of high school and Valentine's Day, these boys sent me like roses and made me think that like, oh my god, I had a secret admirer, and then they put an inappropriate message on the very last card. And I remember being in like class. And
Not
I just
class.
broke down crying because I was like, I'm typically a very strong person, and I have humor. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of us, we know like we can use humor to kind of like jab back and get the class like back on your side. But at that, I couldn't take it anymore because I was so humiliating. And the boys were in the class watching, and I'll never forget my best friend, my prom date, Kathleen. She stood up and she was like, who the F do you think you are doing this to someone? Da-da-da. She just went off, and if you guys met her, you'd be like, she said this? Because she's like the most wholesome, like, white girl. Like, she just wouldn't do that, but she stuck up for me. I'm so grateful that she did that, but so I always like avoid. That's why I love movies like Love, Simon. That's why that movie will always like have a special place in my heart, because I was like, I never had that. Maybe I'll have it in the future with whoever I may end up with, but I never had like that moment on the Ferris. Why am I making you cry? I better not start. What the heck?
That's
Popeyes in therapy. What is going on here? But yeah, so that's funny that you bring that up, because I always try to avoid those when thinking of high school moments. I'm like, oh, let me go to college. That was my prime time.
That's crazy because in high school for me, I went to a small high school. My first 2 years were
First, no. Tell the history of your high school, bitch.
So I went to High Tech High in LA. It sounds a lot fancier than it is.
Hi, bitch. High
The
tech.
first 2 years, though, we were in bungalows on a campus. No, I'm not even
The
kidding
Hunger
you.
Games. Dang, how is this high tech?
No.
Y'all had to build y'all school? That was the part of the mission?
Like the fire festival tech.
All these advertisements, y'all show up.
No.
No
So
supplies,
that's how
no
it was.
books,
It's like, my mom was like,
no room.
you're like, you did it. You got in. I was like, oh. I was like, what? High Tech High. And then I show up and we're in bungalows on the Birmingham campus. And so some of my classes were in Birmingham, and some of them were in these bungalows. sick part. The sick part.
I'm joking. You live there.
What are you talking about?
I've never been in a not bungalow, not like a trailer
I think you
home.
said Birmingham.
Birmingham High School. Not like the epicenter of the civil rights movement.
I'm like, why are you in Birmingham?
Okay, never mind. But the school. I think there's a lot of music videos filmed in a bunch of his schools that he went
Not
to.
in Hatchikai at Birmingham.
Okay. Man,
Wow.
I knew Mikey had a lot of history, but I never ever heard this part of the story.
Questionably Caucasian.
Yeah, I'm like, Mikey, just like you said something else earlier.
No.
But anyway, so where were we talking about? School?
We were
and
talking
then...
about my school. We were talking about so Holla Back Girl was filmed at my high school. I know there was a Rihanna commercial filmed there. Missy Elliott's Gossip Folks. You can see in it. It says Birmingham High School. Charlie's Angels.
Were you actually in school while any of these were being filmed?
I was not. I was enrolled there. It sounds shady.
Here we go.
But like as I said, this stuff was typically filmed on the weekends.
Right.
So like we weren't there to actually like see it.
That's why I didn't understand like Glee. Like I drive past the school Glee was filmed at, and I'd be like, that was a long series. And like, how did you film all that? And I know the kids had to go to school. That would kind of suck to have to go to school in LA. It was like, sorry, we're gonna film Grease. Like, you know, and you're supposed to say, okay.
Do you know that the high school that Grease is filmed at is Venice High School? But
Oh man, I thought it was Hollywood High.
Venice.
Oh, Venice.
But it's also the same
nice.
school that Britney did Baby One More Time.
Speaking of that, that was like Normani video.
Ooh, motivation.
So
What do y'all think?
So that's what I thought. But I was reading online because she did the whole BET Normani's motivation video. If you haven't, go do it.
Okay.
BT.
Promo.
I was
Question lead, Caucasian.
Can we put the link in the bio? I don't know. Are we gonna get sued? This is good.
Go on, we're gonna do a biscuit challenge too, lady.
Oh yeah. Then we got biscuits
Yeah.
too. Somebody had said because when I first watched the video, I was like, oh, when she's in the underneath the canopy, I'm like, this reminds me of Baby One More Time.
Right.
But I was reading a comment on one of the websites I go on that somebody was like, oh, she referenced BET at the beginning of the video, obviously, and how it was a Chris Brown video that she referenced.
I thought it was Baby One More Time, and I thought it was I'm Real by J-Lo and Ja Rule.
I've heard a lot of things.
Those are the two that
That
I
was the other
that
one,
makes
yeah.
sense.
And I'm like, that makes, but a Chris Brown J-Lo reference and BET makes more sense than like, did they play Baby One More Time on BET?
No, but still, even I would say as a person of color,
You watched TRL, you watched When I Say Some Part.
We knew Baby One More.
Okay.
I used to watch
Baby One More Time.
TRL. When TRL was over, I'd go to BT and watch When I Say Some Part.
Okay, these
I
guys.
swear, I know the mashed potatoes are amazing, but the fact that, thank goodness for like social media, guys. I really want to say like, if it wasn't for social media, I would not be in Los Angeles and I wouldn't meet the amazing people. Like me and him are so similar. It is crazy. It's like, you ever wonder as a kid when you do like weird things and you just know none of your friends are into it and you look out the window and you're like, I wonder if there's anybody in the world that thinks like me, or am I just that loner? And then 20 years later you run into someone and they say the same exact thing about the same exact thing. You're gonna go crazy, you're gonna have a panic attack. And I had many today when I was with him, but this is a good thing because I'm so glad that thanks to social media I was able to meet him, and then he was able to meet.
So what's funny about that is
Me.
this man is psycho.
Yeah, I love that.
A little bit, but like in the good way. We met because of social media. So, and then we met because of social media, and then all three of us are
in front of
here.
you today.
Rob,
Via
go like
social
this with
media.
us.
So for you. So that's that. Like, don't be afraid to like talk to some people. I know it's weird because there's some creepy people in there, and I get it. But don't be afraid to like, if someone is like, if you vibe with someone and y'all have similar interests, you go with that vibe, because who's to say in the future you're gonna be sitting next to them, or like. Mikey come over to my house pretty much every week now.
I'm
It's pretty
here
much
like 3 times.
yeah,
a week.
like he's pretty much like lives here, so it's like I met him on Twitter, and then he's pretty much my best friend in LA. It's crazy. So just let life take you where it's supposed to go, because you're going to have some of the best memories of people that are like-minded or like the similar things.
Right.
But anyway, I love Normani's video.
Can you get to the rice?
Oh, sure.
That's
She
so
killed
funny.
it. And yeah.
The basketball thing's not.
I was literally
It's
just about to
CGI,
say
isn't
that.
it?
No, she did it.
No,
There's an interview that she did with Fader.
Really?
Yes. I was literally reading this right before we started filming. She did an interview with Fader talking about how she nailed it several times in rehearsal, but they had to do a couple different takes when the actual music video was filming, and how she was upset with herself because she's a perfectionist, and how she was mad that she couldn't actually do it on the first take there. And then that's why I guess you have the two different angles of it.
Interesting. Excuse me. I don't know if you saw Joe Kim Booster. Did you see him in the comments? He's like, she did it in one take. I'm the director. I'm like, yo, why is this comedian? This is a comedian, the director's video. He's like, yeah, sometimes they just put the names
Dave
on there.
Myers is the director.
I know, he said they just put the names there sometimes. And he was believing them. I'm like, yeah, tell him.
Go off, yeah. Listen.
I'm
telling you. That's what I'm saying. Don't believe everything you see. I'm telling you, the past 72 hours of my life have been life-changing.
Okay, so,
Don't believe anything that you see on it. Just live your own life and see what you want, because it's like people will follow any trends. What?
Why you took all those fries?
Oh,
I'm sorry, you saying this serious.
People will but for real though, people will follow any trends or do anything or just hop on any bandwagon just because it fits their narrative in their head, and it could be the complete not it's not the truth. It's all fake.
There's chicken in the jambalaya.
You don't like chicken?
I mean, it's like chicken. So what? No.
I mean, yes,
amazing.
Popeyes. Shout out to Popeyes.
I was not expecting this to be as hearty as it is.
Oh, go up.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. It's
Questionably
jambalaya.
Caucasian.
It's jambalaya.
He don't know. He
No.
don't know, girl. We
That
gotta
was
take
a
that back.
article. Oh, God.
What's the one that has shrimp in it? There's
Sometimes
jambalaya and
jumbo-
there's gumbo. Gumbo is like a soup version of this almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jambalaya can have shrimp in it.
That's why I'm used to it. Like, no offense, I'm gonna sound really like Caucasian. This is
Well, it's also Popeye's version of it.
it's
You know what I'm
Cheesecake
Really
Factory
good.
jambalaya.
Oh my god.
Is that meat? What is that? I'm trying to think.
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
beef.
Here, wait.
It's beef.
Can you try some of the
What is
jambalaya?
that?
My dad used to make dirty rice at home.
People
like
eat this. Okay, my dirty rice don't taste like this because I remember I made mine for Monica, and
It's dirty.
what are you trying to say? Just eat that
I'm trying to
shit.
make the
I can't
jokes,
even.
like,
Yeah, I was like, you need to just eat.
Right. Yeah, my dad used to
This
make
Right? What is that? I don't know. This is just like my new thing.
What's that box? It's in the grocery store. I forget what the company is.
That man, Uncle Ben,
Minute rice.
Jambalaya. I know what you're talking. I know exactly.
With the guy, Zatarans.
Yeah.
And that's so weird though, but you know exactly what someone's talking about. You can't say it, and that's flashback exactly what he was saying. I was like,
What are you? If you ain't a wizard, you're a.
I'm a witch. Duh,
You're a
bitch.
witch.
I am.
Yeah, my dad would
I'm
buy
eating all of
that.
this. Okay, so
And he would
speaking
add
of-
the beef into it.
I love Zatarans because it
That's
has
really
the guy
good.
with the trumpet.
Yeah, we need to go to New Orleans. Y'all want to go to New Orleans?
I would love that. I've always
Do they
wanted
have
to
like a
visit.
gate? Like there's Mardi Gras, but they have.
I'm
a
sure
gate version of that?
every place
I'm
has to
sure
have a
they
gate.
do. I'm sure they do.
Here, I get.
I
this
mean,
lady
Big
number.
I just know
Frida
it's
is from there.
Shout out to
Big
Big
Frida.
Frida. And
Alright.
also, wait, shout out to
That sounds
Shondell, one of my coworkers that I worked with at Starbucks for the longest time, is from New Orleans.
Hey,
She is my girl,
No,
Shondell.
Shondell.
Yes,
What?
CIMCHANDEL. Shondell. This is for you.
Shout out to Shondell, New Orleans. I know Popeyes. That is not. That's just like, what's the thing when people say Chipotle is Mexican food? That is an insult to Mexican
Right.
people, the Mexican culture. We
true.
understand, but
Chipotle is from Colorado, right?
yes.
It's a white.
And it was started by a white man. And so this is what I don't understand. I don't want to get into politics, but it's just y'all just be careful. Y'all be the main ones it's just people be just silly sometimes. You see what I mean? they believe whatever narrative they want. They be lobbying and saying all this stuff, and then they'll go eat at a Chipotle, and then they'll justify that as why they support this. It's just like, you are silly. You really are silly. Right. Pay attention to where you are, what you are doing, and your actions, because they really speak louder than words. And observant people like myself will eat mashed potatoes. I won't judge you. I'll just be observant.
The mashed potatoes are so good.
Anyway, what other nominees y'all like, or have y'all heard?
No, I was gonna say Normani's performing at the VMAs.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of black people and people of color performing at the VMAs. I ain't never seen it like this. They said they noticed all the other stuff wasn't working for the past 5 years, and they know that we got it coming. So they said, let's invest into them finally. And because look at Normani, look at Khalid, all these people, everyone.
Not only that, like
Misty, Vanguard.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say. But like, we've got Khalid, Normani,
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X took over.
Colorism.
Yeah. It's like, no, but that's what I'm saying. This revolution is happening. I'm telling y'all, there's a revolution happening in 2020. You just gonna see people gonna say, stop. It don't matter no more. You saying we can't do this, we're not gonna do this. We don't care. We're just gonna do it. And people are starting to get that awakening now. I feel like Normani always knew this. Yeah. She always knew. She was like, there's gonna be a time, and I gotta just shut up.
To the game,
right?
Normani.
She was like, I just gotta shut up and play it cool. I know behind the scenes she wanted to fuck Camila up, and I know that's negative, but I know it was some shady shit that was happening. I know how it feels to be like this person, ooh, or this situation, ooh. But she said, no, I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna stick it out, and I'm gonna just be consistent. Yeah. And now look at that. When that video dropped, holy, I had not seen that.
We all remember.
Like, everybody was texting, talking about it. It was like that with like TRL days, or like making the band, like 106 in Park, like she shouted out. Yeah. That's what it gave me, and that's what the culture wants right now. We love being social that way. Girl, you heard that new song? Girl, you heard that new video? Mm-hmm. Like, that's what we miss. So shout out to her for she's a pioneer in the revolution, and I applaud you. I know, just kill the rest of the year. I know she got more stuff coming. I don't know what, but she wouldn't have come this hard just to say, okay, I'm going to go back into the dust. No. She got more coming, so I'm ready for it. We love you, and we understand why you were so resilient, because this is your time, and you better take it and run with it. Please, because you got it, girl. Oh, I'm so happy.
Honestly, like, when I saw her in the crop top and the low-rise jean, I've never felt so like,
we talked about, you remember? We were like, yes.
I was like,
because that's us. That's what we know, you know? Yeah. That's when people ask, like, why you don't like this or this? And it's like, because we grew up with that. Yeah. And so for her to be able to reintroduce us to the generation, they're like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool, because the song is kind of cute, too. Ariana Grande wrote it, so...
And then that Saban guy that wrote it.
Yes, he be on everybody.
Everybody.
Saban, you know what? You need to just let me intern for you or do something. I'll just take out your trash or bring you your Uber Eats or whatever. But I want to be in there. Because how you on everybody record? You on everybody. It ain't got to be some kind of like contract stipulation to be like, you just can't write that many hits. It ain't allowed. And you on everybody's song. So I want to be a part of it. So this is my proposal to you. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. I said, fuck it, and I'm gonna just try new things, because I'm tired of the old methods of trying to reach out to people. So I love your work. Again, thank you for bringing the culture what they need, because are you an Ari fan? Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna close out with that. No. Then we're gonna get into a new conversation, because there's a whole other topic.
I like her now.
Okay.
At first, like performance-wise, I was like, it was not there for me, but I feel like the longer she's been in it, the better she's gotten, the more comfortable she is on stage.
And the more comfortable we are just accepting that she's not going to give what we wanted, so we accept what it is.
That's and after she handled Manchester, seeing her, that really shifted things for me, because you could tell that she's a very genuine person.
She really wants this, y'all. I can tell. The way, I'm telling you, what did it for me.
Florida girls, right?
Well, yeah, she is, and I love that, but she don't really claim that like I wish she would, but maybe she will in the future.
No, okay. Now that you point that out, like Beyonce, we know Beyonce's a Texas girl.
Yeah. Right.
Selena's a Texas girl.
Meg Thee Stallion's a Texas girl.
Gaga, we all know Gaga's a New York girl. We all know Britney's a Louisiana girl.
Right.
That's crazy that like Ari doesn't like rep Florida.
Right, and so that's why I grind so hard, because I want to show people have this narrative that Florida's crazy and the Florida man, and I really want to break that narrative. That yes, right.
I'm always tagging him
in all those posts. And it's like but there's so much talent. Florida has so much talent. Like my girl. That is not everyone. That's what I always says. Florida is Disney World in Miami. There's so much more. If y'all would just go there and see, and it's not alligators and just the beach. There's a lot of talented people. There's just. That's why I just grind so hard. I'm gonna show y'all that there's so many, and I'm gonna bring so many people on board.
Can you name 5 famous Floridians?
I'm gonna just name all the cast of Love and Hip Hop, but I can do it.
Do it.
Okay, all of Pretty Ricky. That's 4. You don't know them. You don't know.
No.
You don't know Pretty Ricky. I got
time
new shoes on my ride. Grind on me, girl. You don't know Pretty Ricky. Push it, baby. Oh, just push that thing. You don't know Pretty Ricky. Oh my God.
I mean, they didn't completely.
Maybe because we were over on at least the East Coast. At least they hit our radio.
They didn't completely cross over.
But I grew up like super sheltered.
Well, I'll introduce you to Pretty Ricky. I knew about some things that I shouldn't have known about thanks to Pretty Ricky.
I didn't listen. Again, this is embarrassing fact. Like, I was only allowed to listen to like Radio Disney until like I was in high school.
I mean, I used to listen to both.
Like, if you want to talk to me about the 18s,
yeah.
Well, I love it.
That's me though.
I
like both.
Was
I
that
listen
the
to
song,
both.
La 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 La?
Bitch, do y'all know? Hold on, please.
ATC.
Can we have a moment? Do y'all know this song? There is no one else I can say you, and there is no one better.
Against the world.
You know,
Play's first song.
You don't know Play, bitch.
But that was their best song was
what Cinderella, bitch. They did that before the Cheetah Girls, and nobody knows that. But I'm a pop culture maven, so I'm gonna bring y'all the tea. First of all, they wasn't even the first group. It was another group, another girl group called High Five or something like that. They came out with Cinderella in like 2000. Then Play came out with Cinderella, and then the Cheetah Girls came out with Cinderella. And I was like,
Cinderella.
Okay, well, it was not the same, literally the same song.
I just had
that one song. I was at Chase the Boys. That was
you're
the best
telling
song.
me, I'm sitting in all the dusty salad. Was recorded by people before?
Yes, 2 groups before. They used to do that. That whole era. I remember. Listen.
How many times are we going to reference Adrienne Bailon on here?
She's the queen. And she need to be on this show. I'm going to do a Cheat Day Chisme with her. Listen, I'm going to break it down.
Cheat Day Chisme.
The reunion.
Yes!
I'll speak this shit into existence. Listen, I got a good. Do you know about? Because the success was spectacular. You know that song?
Keely Williams. Queen!
She's a mom now, so I don't know if she want to talk about that, but I would love to. Yes.
She's a mom, you know the success was spectacular.
Because she was arguing with Naturi. Because Naturi was talking about how they threw chicken at her or whatever at the KFC. And whatever, and mashed potatoes. And so Keely was like, well, which she did have a point. Keely was like, I'm not even in the showbiz no more. I'm literally a stay-at-home mom. All I do is raise my kids in my house. I'm not bothering nobody. Why do you keep bringing me up in interviews? I get her point. I could see if Keely kept just like jabbing at her all the time. Like, you know, those people that are like at the
point always gonna have though.
Right, but I feel like Naturi's done so many other things.
That's true.
Since she did
Isn't she on
Power with 50 shit. So
yeah.
she's a main lady on there. Like she's had a baby. Those are all great other things. I know 3LW was a great girl group, but I feel like she's done way more other things since then that people can just stop talking about that. Like, Adrienne Bailon has clearly moved on. She married her rich Christian husband. She is a host on TV. She's making her money. She has her YouTube channel. She's a queen. Right. Follow suit and pursue your passions. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, shut up and be a stay-at-home mom. If you want to be on Power, do that. But, like, stop. That's old news. We got to remember the good times of that generation. Because no more being able to do right.
Wrong, though.
I know they did.
used to have the replacements sitting in rehearsals watching them. Yes. The girl
so the lady, Jessica, right? That's her name, right?
Yeah, and the girl who replaced the turd
Wow.
was just as dark as she was.
Yeah, I remember.
They didn't want to get.
I remember because they
came
came out with the song. I still listen to
that's
this
why
day.
she knew that she was gonna get out of the group because they were bringing the girl to.
Wow.
So they did her dirty. So I don't blame her for being a little.
Wow, I didn't know that.
For her to get over it.
I get that. I still probably wouldn't have gotten over it myself. I just don't think I would have. Wouldn't want to talk about it every time.
Is that why you brought Robert as Rob replacement?
That was insane. No, but I would not throwing mashed potatoes at you. You would know I would.
I thought that I did. I would be the one throwing them.
They tried it. But see, imagine if social media was around during that time. Bitch, it was some salacious ass stories.
I'm like, like, could you imagine if, no, like, I don't like to reference the dark days, but could you imagine if Britney had access?
Bitch, we probably wouldn't have had Britney.
That would be the end of it. It would be done.
Those tweets would have been
if we had if Lindsay, or Nicole, the day that she was driving out the wrong way on Nicole Richie was driving the wrong way on the freeway. That's like right here, literally like right here on the freeway. Like right here is where she got arrested. Like out the door, out the window, right here.
Wow. I'm gonna go take a picture.
Link in the comments.
Go like.
Trying to die.
That's what
I know, right? She tried it. I thought I was bad.
Like, you hear about people driving the wrong way on the freeway, or like it's a thing.
But you don't think it'll happen to Nicole Richie.
But could you imagine just like me encountering somebody on the freeway driving the
and then he gets hurt.
and then
Bitch. But out of all the celebrities I've met in LA, she has to be one of the nicest I've ever encountered. Every time I've ever encountered, I met her a couple of times. She's super sweet. I'm so glad she didn't let what could have been prosper, and she kind of rewrote everything, and now she's so successful. And I love a comeback queen. And it's not even that she even slipped down, because she even do nothing that a normal person hasn't done before, you know?
Right.
So, but I just love how she still was able to transform her brand into something that's so great. So shout out to her. But same with Paris Hilton, she's still grinding too.
Did you see the thing on Keeping Up with the Kardashians where Kim?
Oh, she shouted her out or something?
Yes.
I
would not be. I'm so thankful for her that I wouldn't have a career without her. And I'm like,
oh wow.
And you know they had a huge fight at some point.
I would have too. That would have probably broke me. I know it's probably gonna happen someday. Actually, I'm gonna be a part of a project, and someone like Mikey might get offered a deal.
I was literally thinking about that the other
And that's
day.
gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna front. As a friend, I would want him to take it and kill it. But as a business partner, I would be like, fuck, man, because I know how much I work with him and develop him, so it would suck. But I would want you to do it as a friend.
Also on the flip
you better go
the
do that
bigger
shit,
picture. I'm always thinking of if I encounter something, I'm always thinking of fuck trickle down economics. Don't nobody do it right. But if I come across something, I'm always like, how is this gonna help
Everybody. That's what I'm saying. I know it will come back to me in some type of way. That's how my relationships work. At some time, you're going to give me something, and then I might need something, and you might need something, and that's just how it is. It's just a balance, a friendship. But I think about that kind of stuff all the time, and it's happened in a lot of the projects that I've been a part of. People don't know how much hard work I put in and making shit happen behind the scenes, because they only see what social media allows you to see or what we put out there. They don't know what's going on at all times. And I used to be very resentful of that. I used to hate that. I used to hate LA about that. I wanted to move back home and all this. You don't like talking. He's so anxious. But
I want to eat this biscuit.
But yeah, y'all shouldn't let that hold on. You should just let go of things like that and just move on, because if you just let go and just let the shit flourish, chances are what it turns into might benefit you in the future, and it could elevate your shit up. So you should be supportive of your friends. When your people have music that come out, when they're artists and they're selling paintings, if they're doing shit, bitch, if you can go get a Popeyes $3.99 sandwich, then you can go buy your friend's song that costs 99 cents or $1.29 on iTunes. And there ain't no reason why you can't do that. And don't tell me I'm lying. So you need to check yourself when you think about that.
On the flip side, it literally costs nothing for you to screenshot and post it up.
Post it up. Share it. Even if you just shuffle played and knew it was in a playlist and knew it had the chance to be played, Just something like that, because it's so hard to be an independent act like myself and want to have to produce your own music, your own content. I have to edit my own. I'm sure you know. It's a lot of work. Y'all, Mikey just sat here and watched me edit for 4.5 hours. I'm supposed to be relaxing on a day off, and I woke him up because I had to start editing. So it's like,
how dare you?
It sucks. So please, the best thing you could do is when I ask you please comment and stuff like that, it's because I want to do this, because I want to share and interact with you guys. I'm not doing this just to watch it by myself. I promise you that. I already talked to myself enough. And yes, I'll admit that I do talk. Do y'all talk to yourself?
I don't think anyone does.
Oh, because I had a conversation with someone that they just swore up and down that they don't. And I'm like, that's pretty impossible, because that's the only way I get by in life, if I have a conversation.
Is the voice in your head the same, your speaking voice?
No, I have multiple, and they have different voices.
Because I'm sitting there talking to myself, I'm that person that loves to like it's not okay to hold on to the past, but I will sit there and relive arguments.
I'm about to choke it. Okay, it was just a juice.
But like, I will poke holes in their logic, but like, this is after the fact. It's
He's
like,
playing Law and Order with his own life. He making his own episodes in his head.
And I'll sit there and I'll poke holes in the logic.
The edit, the redo. Okay, cut. We're gonna go back.
And I can't go back to them after the fact and be like, this is not right.
Mikey, like, and I don't want to bring this up because I don't want you to cry again. But at that moment, I honestly thought you were gonna break down about your father. And I was about to start crying, and then you said, that, and I was like, thank God. But then I was like, no, I'm gonna have to explain myself.
Why would I talk?
I don't know. That's why I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh no. I was like, we gotta go there today.
What's funny though is that like, I'll cry over Brittany before I cry over my family. Like, I love my family to death, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
y'all been through thick and thin, so it's like more than that.
Yeah. No, it's. So my voice inside my head is, my point being is, it's my speaking voice, just like slightly deeper. Like it's like me trying to pretend to be like an adult.
It depends on the situation. Like I think sometimes I hear certain people speaking to me, not dead, but like when I do something like not bad but disappointing, I'll think of my grandma or my dad, or I'll think of like just someone that means a lot to me that I might have disappointed, and they will tell me the thought. I'll hear it in their voice, and that's what makes it worse, because it's like, dang, like it's like a dagger in your heart. It's like, why you gotta be an idiot? Like, stop doing that, bitch.
So that was like, there's nothing that cut to me more as a kid, or even now. It's like if you came up to me and said, and I quote, "We're not mad at you. We're just disappointed."
Oh, I used to hate that. I was like, ground me, give me a spanking.
Do something like,
don't be disappointed. But then they like, you do that, look at them, and then they look away.
Yeah.
like don't talk to me. I'm like, no, come back. Because my aunt used to do that to me all the time. I'd be like, no, like why we gotta fight or like be upset? Like no. But it is what it is. Right. So what y'all think of the sandwich? Oh, you want to do biscuits before we go?
I would say biscuits because that's why like low key why I brought them over.
Okay.
I was like, we gotta
biscuits. So let me move this out of the way.
You said biscuit challenge, and I think this. If I have any idea,
I don't. We have to eat the whole biscuit
with
no drink, and you have to get every single nook and cranny out of your mouth.
This is easy.
All right. And you got to just sit there. We're gonna finish out the rest of the video. No sipping.
Oh, okay.
We're almost done. So
there's moisture out. There's moisture in some of the food.
You ain't gonna get no sauce to be. All right.
Let's
wait till the book. Every single time.
You the blank and I'm the Popeyes.
Yeah, because you the black man. We're showing you that. We're turning on the AC.
I tried finding the remote.
Your beard. You have some.
Oh no! You said water?
Oh wait.
Yeah, I think from your cup.
No. Oh, it is water. It looks like sauce.
No, it's water. I think it's from your cup.
I've been trying to brush her. I'm tired of having. I'm such an underdeveloped, like almost 30-year-old man. Like I'm literally just starting to develop chest hair. My body just started, girl, and it's so annoying because it's like breaking out, but not. It's not because It might be happening to you too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was reading about this thing called
it's
like
chest hair. Your body is like changing its hormones to then produce the follicles to grow. And I'm like, why?
It's called second puberty.
Bitch, in college, I was the baddest. I mean, I have stretch marks because your boy got a little cake, you know, Dion. But
shout out.
Yeah, because Dion, he definitely. Well, I won't let him know that.
Dion
has a nice big butt. So
what is the E40? She got a big
but so I had stretch marks, and that was always fine with me, just because I knew the goodies were fine. But like I never had any issues on my back or nothing like that. And then out of nowhere, right when I started eating healthier and exercising and all this, then this shit started popping up. I said, huh? Now every day a little bitch just said, oh. I'm like, this is what happened to me. I'm trying to be cute, you know. I'm trying to go to the beach. I'm trying to go to the water parks. I want to do things like that with my friends, and I feel like I can only wear shirts like this or like mesh, the one I was wearing earlier. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. But then I was like, well, I don't care no more, because everybody's gonna be who they are, and that shouldn't restrict me from doing any kind of activity. So y'all gonna see a lot more of this.
One of the things that I learned, I never watched any of the Kardashian videos, but there was one with Khloe and Kylie. And it was like a 3-minute long video, like questionnaire. And Khloe had mentioned how her dermatologist had said that when people condition their hair and shampoo their hair, somewhere in between, they wash off with body wash the shampoo, but they don't rinse off the conditioner, and how that sticks to their body and will cause like acne on the body. So then I was like, oh my god, that's what I do. As I'll shampoo my hair, put in my conditioner. While my conditioner is doing its thing, I'll clean my body, and then I'll rinse everything out. But some of the chemicals stay on my body, and I was like, and since then, this was like 2 months ago. Some of my body, like acne, has cleared up.
Wow. Okay, Kardashians.
Yeah,
I had questions before, but
if
shit.
you had more like,
bitch, if the Kardashians clear my acne. Because that would make sense, because I'm always in the shower. You know, I be having my Rihanna, my Danity Kane, and the hair just be dangling to the back, honey, and that makes sense.
you did this one?
Wow, because it's like I tried every soap. I've been to the dermatologist. I've done everything, and they've all just said, yeah, you're just like, they said it's the second puberty. It's like your body's just changing. I was like, okay. I was like, that's cool. But anyway.
It's crazy that you said, because now I'm looking down.
Yeah, I saw it soon as you did that. I was like, oh, no.
I only ever had 4 chest hairs, and now I'm like, I've got like
developments, right? It just happened out of nowhere, and I was like, dang. Because right when I started loving myself, that's when that happened. I was like, you couldn't do this a couple years ago when I, was afraid to be a thought. All right.
I want this one.
I bet you did. Because I'm a gracious girl.
I'm gonna pass out so hard.
Okay. It's not that I don't keep the AC on. It's because I want you guys to hear the shit because your boy, we're balling on a budget right now, but soon we will be able to have a better camera that will be able to allow. Oh, yeah. So yeah, can you pick up your sandwich and a biscuit? Let me do this, and then come to the. Someone has to have a sandwich, y'all. We crazy.
Okay.
Let's put that there. Fills up the space.
You have a biscuit. I don't have a biscuit.
And then get in and be like, oh my god, I can't wait to eat this. Okay.
I wouldn't even hold it to my mouth. It's okay.
I look crazy.
It's fine. All right, so we're gonna eat this biscuit and then we're gonna sign out. You ready?
Yeah.
3,
it's so hard.
Right? 3, 2. Oh, before the AC thing, I keep the AC on, but I already explained that. Never mind. 3, 2, 1, eat. Oh.
It's not as good because it's not warm anymore. I can't do that.
You know that phrase that says beggars can't be choosers?
Don't know her.
Rob clearly does not know her. Rob. One time, I was in Santa Barbara.
Here we go.
I went to an Italian restaurant. I don't ever finish my food. I was walking back to the hotel room with my boyfriend. And the lady was like, you can help. I was like, they don't have any money. I have leftovers. It's ravioli that I have not touched. And then I gave it to her, and then she stopped, and as I walked away, she's like, what kind of ravioli? And then I was like, it's just regular like beef ravioli.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, no.
Oh, wow.
Alright, well.
Dang. It's Santa Barbara though. Those homeless people probably
They
have like
know.
real sedity.
She's probably
there's
used
the
to
Ellen.
like, she's probably like used to
Yeah.
like
Ellen,
lobster ravioli.
yeah, Ellen brings her like chef's food, which is still even
They
5
probably
stars.
have like meals delivered.
They're used to like Oprah's vegetable garden.
Mhm.
Or the soup kitchens are probably like all vegan
wow.
and fresh
Yeah.
and like like
They
get
can
like
be choosy.
yeah. That's the mood though. I always wonder how homeless people like
This
live
is hard.
because they don't have no worries.
No.
Like imagine not having not one bill, bitch. What? That would be a weird thing not to have in your life.
That's weird.
Yeah, but also like
You're outside.
with that you get that judgment.
But
That's
I don't
true.
really judge them
That's
anymore.
true.
Some people do, but I don't really like I don't really like go up and talk to them. But if they talk to me, I'll assess the situation, and then if I turn that see if they're not like crazy, because there are a lot of crazy ones in LA.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. There's a lot of mental illness.
You have to like assess, and then once you just see that they're just they're just down and out at the moment, I'll have a conversation or two, and I learn a lot. A lot of them seem to always have a smile on my face, so that's why I'm like, if these people literally don't have nothing, and they can be smiling, and I'm sitting here pouting because I'm in traffic or this and that. What are we being mad about for, guys? Like it's like we should be grateful for so much more, and we always be mad about such the littlest things, like just the littlest thing. It's not that I have road rage, but like
I'm mad about
just some
traffic.
people just be trying it out here in LA, and I'm so used to driving on the defense.
I don't understand why
So
it would
it's like-
take me 4 hours to get from here, 5 hours to get from here to San Diego on a Friday.
Everybody don't, because everybody's driving on the defense.
Mm.
It's like nobody's like paying attention, and everybody, I don't know. It's just a weird thing because I really don't have this issue in any other place besides this city, even in other trafficy areas like Miami and stuff. So
Shout out to Miami.
yeah, it's no Miami. And do your Iggy eggs. You like Iggy?
Yeah.
Cash.
Yeah, I like it.
Ass.
Have you heard a new song with Cash Doll?
Cash.
Another one she made a video for.
We might have to talk about this album.
Let him know.
camera.
Let him know. Where's it?
Anyway, I can't do the challenge. I lost.
No, it's
Shout out to
okay.
Mikey.
Yeah.
He's so excited.
I can't do like cold. I'm telling you, Popeyes.
We'll
is
do
the
another
only good when
challenge.
they're warm.
Yeah, he's
when they're warm.
He waited till he his
I could plow through that. But right now,
Show him what. Show him what.
We love you guys. Oh,
Hey, I want.
shout out
to
to you guys. Huh?
You want
Get
more?
to sip my drink because I want.
Oh, yes. Shout out to you. We're gonna go get some wine. We might do another. We don't know yet, but anyway, we're just gonna probably rest and vibe because it's been a long day so far. Shout out to all of you guys. Make sure to subscribe, share, comment, like, turn on the notification bell. Get into this shit. I'm not playing around with y'all. Sooner or later, you're gonna see me on your TV or whatever. So you might as well just get into it now when it's like nice and
That way
fresh.
you can say, I knew him before.
You knew, right? Because it's gonna happen.
That's so valuable.
Just letting you know, everyone loves to know that. It's a little secret hidden gem that everyone loves to keep to themselves. So get on the train. Thank you all, and we will see y'all next week with another episode. We better go.
Bye.
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 Subscribe, ho.